From my earliest days, I heard stories about magic realms, daring heroes, and epic adventures. They filled me with wanderlust and inspired me to write stories of my own. But recently I stumbled upon a problem. People weren't reading as much anymore. Even kids would rather stare at a glowing screen than a book. As author after author stopped writing, the number of avid readers dropped, and I knew I had to take action. That's why I started an academy to share my craft and teach new authors how to bring stories to life. Now that you've finished this tale, I hope you'll consider joining me on my journey. Visit our website to sign up. Until next time, happy reading. Once upon a time, high atop Mount Olympus, where fluffy white clouds brushed shoulders with the sun, there lived a boy named Alec. Unlike the other children of the mountain, Alec wasn't the son of a mighty god or an immortal spirit. He was just the son of the caretaker, a humble mortal tasked with maintaining the divine playground. Every day, Alec awoke before sunrise, his small cottage nestled in the mountain's embrace. His chores were endless, repairing broken chariots, polishing golden goblets and sweeping celestial dust from the marble halls. Though he never complained, the other children mocked him. They taunted him for his mortal ways, his laughter echoing through the valleys, mingling with the whispers of the wind. What use are your stories? They'd sneer. When the gods have real power, hear me out, because not all those who wander are lost. Each taunting word stung like a tiny shard of ice, leaving a cold knot in his stomach. But Alec had a secret weapon, his imagination. While the other children chased irises or wrestled young satyrs, Alec preferred climbing the tallest peaks, gazing at the boundless sea of clouds below, whispering stories to the wind. The creatures of myth and legend he'd heard his grandmother tell became his confidants. He spoke to wise old centaurs, cunning foxes, and even the occasional grumpy dwarf. And always, high above it all, he looked up at the stars, dreaming of adventures beyond Mount Olympus. One day, while mending a torn wing on a majestic golden eagle, Alec overheard a conversation that changed everything. The eagle, Zeus's loyal messenger, was speaking in cryptic riddles, mentioning a prophecy and a chosen hero. When Alec cautiously inquired, the eagle merely ruffled its feathers and replied, "Not all those who wander are lost, but all who seek must believe they're found." These words resonated within Alec, igniting a spark of hope. Could he, a mere mortal, be the hero of a prophecy? Was he destined for more than his humdrum life on Mount Olympus? The idea seemed preposterous, yet thrilling. A grand adventure awaited, and Alec was determined to find his place in it. However, the eagle warned him, many trials lie ahead. "Are you sure you're ready?" Alec hesitated. Was he just a simple village boy with dreams bigger than his station? Or was he the prophesied hero who would shape the fate of Olympus? The decision hung heavy in the air, a choice between a life of chores and the unknown perils of a hero's journey. As evening fell and the mountain peaks shimmered in the twilight, Alec made his choice. He packed a small bag, kissed his sleeping mother goodbye, and set off towards the setting sun, away from the mocking laughter of the other children. The path ahead was unclear, but Alec walked with newfound determination, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and excitement. Guided by the enigmatic words of the eagle, he began his journey to fulfill the prophecy and uncover his true destiny. He didn't know what challenges awaited him, but he carried the hope that one day soon his adventures would be whispered as legends across the realm. The road was long, winding through forests filled with mystical creatures and over hills that touched the clouds. As the days turned into weeks, Alec faced many trials. He outsmarted a band of mischievous pixies who tried to lead him astray. He helped a weary traveler across a raging river, earning a cryptic blessing in return. And he even befriended a sly-talking fox who became his guide. Through it all, Alec discovered hidden strengths within himself. He found that his kindness, curiosity, and quick wit were powerful allies. And though he missed his cozy cottage and his mother's warm embrace, he pressed on, driven by the belief that his purpose lay at the end of his journey. But even as Alec journeyed, a sense of foreboding lingered. Not all who wander are lost, but all who seek must believe they're found. The eagle's words echoed in his mind. Were these mere words of encouragement or a warning of the dangers that lurked ahead? As he ventured deeper into the unknown, Alec realized that his quest was more than just a physical journey. It was also a test of his character, a challenge to his beliefs. He encountered tempting shortcuts offered by dubious figures, but he resisted, choosing instead to rely on his own abilities and the goodness of his heart. He faced his fears head-on, proving to himself that he was braver than he'd ever imagined. Along the way, Alec collected tokens of his experiences. A smooth river stone from the river he crossed. a vibrant feather shed by a rainbow bird he befriended, and a silver acorn gifted by a wise tree spirit. Each item a silent testament to his courage, compassion, and resilience. These treasures were more than souvenirs. They represented the growth and wisdom he gained with every step he took. As Alec neared the end of his journey, he began to understand that the real treasure was the journey itself, the person he was becoming along the way. His adventure had not only tested his resolve, but had also shaped him into a hero worthy of the prophecy. The road eventually led him to the base of a mountain veiled in mist, its peak lost in the clouds. This was Mount Olympus, home of the gods. With a final surge of energy, Alec scaled the mountain, his heart pounding in his chest. Standing before him was the entrance to the divine realm, a gateway to the world of the immortals. Taking a deep breath, Alec stepped through the portal, leaving the mortal realm behind. He had reached his destination, but little did he know that the greatest challenges and most profound discoveries still awaited him on Mount Olympus. As he ascended higher and higher, the air grew thin, the clouds parted to reveal breathtaking vistas, and the sounds of mortals faded into a distant memory. Alec was truly entering a realm unlike any he'd ever known. And as he gazed at the majestic landscape before him, he realized that his journey was far from over. And there you have it, a tale about the importance of believing in yourself and following your dreams. What did you think? Did you like the story? Tell me in the comments. Plus share your thoughts on the lessons it teaches. And hey, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more fantastic stories. Thanks for watching. I'm so glad we got to share this adventure together. Now here's a question for you. Have you ever felt like you were meant for something more? How did you deal with the challenges that came with pursuing your dreams? Share your experiences and let's inspire each other. Also, if you enjoyed this story, show us some love by hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing for more amazing tales. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you in the next one.